88.7 Radio Bisdak.
And of course, the special topic po natin ngayon, we have important issues. Ayun itong important issues natin na it is about the present situation of the Lumad in entire Mindanao. Medyo nagkagulo. The hot issues aginay sa Subanan mi Batangan hindi titanga, and the tribe of Mindanao also in the middle. And that's why Malonang at Himuay and the even the Manubo, including the other tribes of Mindanao, parang sa palagay nila talagang minamaltrato po sila sa mga grupong mga bandidong grupo, at lalong lalo na itong front ng recruitment sa CPP and PA. Now this time we have to tackle the issues and how to solve this problem, especially retributa. When you talk about the Lumad of Mindanao, mayroon po daw mga sinasabi natin mga discrepancies, mga unfair treatment, especially in Lumad. Yung mga sinasabi natin na lack of social services, medical services, health services, food, lahat na, especially the livelihood program galing sa government. Now, kung titingnan natin ito, sa kabilang dako, malon mathalo ron de eron daw imibagay ri gobyerno dito nga Subanan. But I think, I tell you the truth, that yan tahini, the Lumad itself in Mindanao, we are given the rights. The package was given to us through the Republic Act 8371, and this is what is the hinanini so gabagal regalo bigyan tari to government, because they acknowledge the sovereignty of our customary laws, including our territory. Now, if there is mga recruitment agencies, magmaloning nga ma-recruit loon dapat latandan mindset. Now, they are trying to destroy the mindset, the belief of our culture, especially the belief of our customary laws. And then sumaguli ta sa ridlen nga grupo and hinmahadlati guanta. But we are what we are trying to explain right now, that the government hindi po sila nagkulang sa pagbigay kung anuman para sa atin. The only problem of the government is the distribution of this program. Hindi talaga ito na ibigay ng maayos. We have a lot of programs and projects from the government, pero ito ang problema. Itong corruption, ito ang pinaka-problema. Ito ang pinaka-problema ng ating bayan. Itong corruption na ito. And how to defeat the corruption is only through the leaders. Meron sanang mangyaring transformation. We need a transformation, the entire leadership. Where in fact, ang ato ang presidente, dun inga programanan, and then he is totally against the corruption. But the problem, he cannot diin makaya, but we need the cooperation. That's why we as a Lumad, especially the Subanan tribe in Zamboanga Peninsula, do not be deceived by the tactics of all those recruitment against the government, because the government is doing their best to serve us, not only the Lumad, including the entire citizen of the entire Filipino people. Now this time, do not be deceived by so-called mga recruitment brainwashing you to become against to the government itself. Hindi po nagkulang yung government natin. Ako, I see the educational program, lahat-lahat nandoon mayroon na yan, no? In fact, kung maganda lang sana, if only the government, only the mga officers natin, mga officials na elected officials in the government are true and very consistent to their promises to the people during the election, sana nagkatotoo na may mga proyekto na itong mga tauhan natin, itong mga kababayan natin, including the tribe. Pero hini problema ta. Now, how to solve this kind of problem? The first and foremost, we have to unify ourselves into one direction. Kailangan natin na mayroon po tayong position paper in the tribe, na tayo pong mga tribo, at lalong-lalo na sa panahon na ito, we are united against corruption. So ito yung pinaka ano natin, pinaka ano ba? Ito yung pinaka direction natin. So that's why if mayroong nagsasabi na the tribe, itong mga tribo natin na pag-iwanan, hindi po tayo napag-iwanan. Hindi po tayo napag-iwanan ng government. Government itself is doing their best na mahaon po tayo sa hirap, no? Pagbagayan hita programa, problema talak sa badyanta, very negative ta, no? We are negative sometimes to the program, and sometimes it is because of the leaders itself in the provincial level down to the municipal level, even in national. Ang corruption, saan ba yan nanggagaling? Sa mga senador mismo natin, no? Sa lahat ng mga department, may mga corruption yan. Hanggang sa mga congress, mayroon yan. So yan ang problema. If only the project and the budget sa lahat ng mga sangay ng ating gobyerno na ay naibigay, na implement accordingly to the plan without any corruption, and lahat po tayo ay masagana na sana ang ating pamumuhay. Now don't ever think that this government is not doing things for us. The government is doing their best for everybody. Now maybe someday sa ato lang in the tribe, sa ako being a tribe, I do not think that the government doing nothing, no? The government is doing things as well. Kaya lang mayroon mga sinasabi natin, mga anti-government from the beginning na ayaw talaga, gusto sila talaga nila sisiraan ang government natin. Hindi, yan tanga subanan na itaman niya. As naman yan tanga subanan sa bad vulnerable itarar recruitment, because accordingly, no? According sa mga issues, sa mga report na majority also, that's 30% of our lumad are now in the left. Ano ba yan? Totoo ba yan o hindi? Yan ang titingnan natin. Now, the solution of the problem right now, ano ba yung solution natin? Ang problema lang natin, because there are many mga, you know what happened, even the party list itself, no? Yung mga party list is against sa ating against sa ating government. You know the problem of the present government today, sila mismo nagbabangayan sa taas. Ako, I trusted the government. I trust fully the government, but I do not trust the people in the government. But the way the government run, itong democratic form of government natin is a good government para sa akin, no? Good na ito. The only problem is the person leading the leading the local, the national. Yun ang problema nato. You know, we cannot always depend to the government programs. But you know, the problem only in the government sometimes, itong mga persons, mga corrupt officials natin, ito ang matindi ngayon. Pero yan tanga sobanan, do not be deceived, because the government is good, only the person in the government is not good. And that's why do not try to destroy the image of the democratic form of government in the Philippines. Do not try to think that the government itself is not doing the best for the people. They are doing the best for the people, because there are some leaders natin that are truly serving the people by heart and commitment. Mayroon po yung mga leaders natin, political, mga elected officers natin, elected official ng ating pamahalaan, galing sa taas pababa. Mayroon po silang tinatawag natin heart of commitment, talagang totoong serbisyo yung ibinigay nila sa atin. But you know, there are so many, marami talagang mga leaders na ginagawa nila ito source of income nila, itong pagpopolitiko. That's why if you're going to mayroon mas maraming nasa bulsa nila corruption kaysa doon sa mga lumad. At ito siguro pwede tayo hihingi sa government natin. But do not dare to say that the government doesn't care. The government care for us. I feel that ang gobyerno nato nag-care sa ato ang tribo. And then sometimes lang na ang mga tao, even the government itself, itong mga tao, especially the party list, itong mga party list, Ang sabi nga ng mga datos, mga timuays, ang mga manubos timuays in Davao, ano pong nangyayari? Yung mga kabataan nila mismo sa mga kabundukan ay ginawa ng mga paralan. But the problem is that they are being deceived. Why? Because all the teaching is always against the government itself. Para bang sabihin nila na ang gobyerno natin ay inutil. No, you cannot say that our government is inutil, no? The government is doing their best, doing the good thing for everybody. But the only thing is that because we are divided because of the political system na nasa sa atin, talagang they want to destroy. Ito pang mga ano natin, no? Itong mga sa kabila, no? Marami silang sa kabila na gusto nilang i-transform ang mindset ng younger generation para sabihin nila walang ginawa ang gobyerno sa atin. To solve this kind of problem, we have to secure our own ways on how to avail all the project from the government without hindi na po dadaan po yan sa mga itong pera sa project. Ang usa sa akong proposal mo ni, if the programs is for the IP and let the IP handle that project. Wag mo na po yang ibibigay pa o doon pangayoon pa nato na kay gobernador or pangayoon na to kay congressman or pananginta pa rito sa lataw. The office of the NCIP itself can run that program, or else they have independent bodies na sila po ang tutukan nila kining IP programs na separate from the DSWD. Although karon nakapackage sa tanan nga mahinabang naa sa DSWD, why not to make it separate? Na ito for the IPO ito. Since we have the Commission on the Indigenous People of office natin, doon na lang natin ibibigay tapos sila po yung anong dapat gawin. This is how. Ito ang sa palagay ko naman, no. Sa palagay ko naman, paano natin may makukuha o paano natin masolusyonan yung problem ay yung programs, health care, yung mga sinasabi natin mga health benefits, health services, educational services natin sa mga IPs, including the livelihood, development, at saka ano pa, i-direkta na lang natin sa LUMAD through the office of the NCIP, or we will form another what we call that another agency, IP organization, or the NCIP itself will execute the program. Kasi alam naman natin the NCIP is our main office of the IP. Pero ang problema yung programa na yon, pag hihingi kami ng mga project, pupunta tayo sa gobernador, pupunta tayo kay Congress, pupunta tayo sa senador because meron silang program for that. Why not ibubuhos na lang natin yan? Why not to ask the government, the Congress, to put the budget directly to the NCIP office, to the ICAC? Pagdugang lang tayo, dugangan lang nato, no? Madugang hita na lakgataw ri NCIP para ma-handle the program development, community development program, including the health program. Dugangan na lang nato para at least the IP itself, mayroon na silang pupunta, hindi na sila aasa, because when you begin to ask for the program for the doon ka sa Senado, doon ka sa Congress, o doon ka sa gobernador, titingilin yung ka before the election. Kasi lahat ng mga program, sometimes titingnan natin, lahat ng mga proyekto nakapangalan yan sa kanila, no? If there is a program for the IP, indirekta na lang natin sa IP through the office of the NCIP. Now, what we are facing right now is a difficulty to survive. We are facing a difficulty in education. How many percent of the LUMAD are educated? Let's say we have a 20%. Out of 100%, there's only 20%. Out of poverty, sino man? The poverty lines, we have 30% na makakaon sila 3 times a day. But the 70% of the LUMADs are trying to survive. They belong to the below poverty lines.